Hi, I'm Ruby, a self-proclaimed fashion designer. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's get sewing. I'm going to be using this pattern that I made for my denim bucket hats for my small business. So we're just going to start out by cutting out the circles. This is the top part of our hat, and you're going to need 2 of these. Now cutting for the midsection of the hat, you're going to cut out 4 pieces of these because we're basically going to be making 2 hats and putting them together. Now cutting for the veranda of the hat. I know this is different, like this is the only English word I could think of to call this. But we're going to be cutting 4 of these pieces. On to sewing, we're going to start with the mid parts of the hat, and then we're going to take 2 sides, right sides touching, and join them on the sides. I chose to use the inside of the fabric as the outside of my fabric, in case you are confused. Now I'm going to be marking the midsection of all the pieces. Now that I have all the midpoints marked, I'm just going to be putting the top part of the hat, the circle, and pinning it to the mid part of the hat using the notches I made as my midpoints. Now taking the veranda pieces, I'm going to put them right sides touching and then sew them on the sides. Now we're going to be attaching the rest of the hat to the veranda pieces with them all on the inside. We're going to put right sides touching and then pin them together. At this point, you should have 2 separate hats that look exactly like this. On one of the hats, you're going to leave a little piece open to turn the hat inside out later on. Now taking the 2 hats, we're going to put them together, right sides touching, so that they meet each other by the veranda of the hat, and then we're going to pin that around together, aligning our side seams and then sew around it. but we're gonna trust the process and find our little hole that we left open and turn the head inside out, and then go ahead and close the little hole that we left open. For this net, I'm going to be taking my own measurements. So I'm going to measure the circumference of my head and then divide it by 2. And then with my fabric on fold, mark it down. And then mark down 18.5 inches of the height. And I'm going to cut out the rectangle. Now with the fabric still on fold, we're going to fold it over again. And then mark 4 inches down and then cut this little curve. And then go ahead and sew the one side that we made the cut on. Now this is what we have. I'm just going to turn it over and sew around the curve and then go ahead and overlock all the open seams. Now we're just going to go ahead and turn over the cap, and that's all. We are done. This seam at the back, let's just ignore and pretend it does not exist.